Hi viewers! Before I get into what an ounce of silver would currently cost you here in the UK, and also revealing my recent purchase, I'd like to take you back a few purchases. Now, for those of you who remember these from literally about 5 weeks ago, on the 2nd of October I think. Now, I bought these from a local coin shop and I paid £37.50 an ounce, which was a lot, but he was charging the same for just raw bullion coins and the same for carded, so I opted for a couple of carded Britannia silver Britannias, which of course you will all remember, those of you who've been following the channel. £37.50, remember that figure. Now, prior to that was these Britannias. Now, those of you who've been following my channel again will remember these King Charles Britannias had the shop tag of £30 an ounce, and I paid 28, and so from £28 it went to £37.50. And I think this was prior to those, was this set of 4 bullion coins in this very fancy packaging. There's the Austrian Philharmonic, a Maple, a Krugerrand and a Britannia, and these I paid £27.50 an ounce for, and that was in or on, should I say, the 4th of July. So from July at £27.50 up to October £37.50. So that's £10 an ounce gone up in those few months. So how much will an ounce of silver cost you here in the UK today? Well, those, or in the case of my recent purchase, which again was the same price as raw silver bullion coins, this 2-coin set, which I have had in the past, and those of you who've been around a long time might remember it, and I'm pretty sure I traded it with one of you guys in the States. We always used to do back and forward trades, and it is the United States and United Kingdom silver bullion coin set, and Legacies of Freedom. And many of you will know that our freedoms in the UK are slowly being eroded. It was the card set that caught my eye in the shop, and I thought, oh gosh, I remember having one of those. So anyway, let's take a look at the set, the Liberty and Britannia. And you know, our two countries have for many years had a good relationship, and I'm sure we would have an even better one if we didn't have a total dick for a Prime Minister, but that's another topic. Anyway, so let us, it's all complete obviously with the information and everything, and there you go. So the 1 ounce silver eagle, American Eagle bullion coin, 2003, and the Britannia, which is a 2002, which I've got a feeling was also one of these, if I remember rightly. It was indeed a 2002. How's about that for a memory? Anyway, you know, very nice packaging, and obviously when you buy silver bullion in this format or that format with all this fancy packaging, you know, it's you're pretty guaranteed that it's going to be authentic, because, you know, it hasn't been messed about with. But anyway, for those of you who want to pause and read that, you can. So, how much did I have to pay an ounce for these, you are asking? Well, yes, I was shocked. Currently £45 an ounce he wants, and he said to me, I only got that price because I've obviously been going there for many years. He said he's selling it all day long at £50 an ounce. And anyway, when after I paid him the 90 quid, he kind of said, "Are you sure you don't want any more?" He said, because in a couple of weeks time they might be 50. And it is very true. It is very true. But silver is very volatile. But anyway, so £45 an ounce I paid for these. Now, for those of you in the US are going to be wondering what that is in US dollars, and it is $59 an ounce, so $118 for that set. Now, I know you guys in the States are all going to be screaming, "No, I wouldn't pay that, I wouldn't pay that." I know, but you guys do get your silver a lot cheaper than us. You know, there's multiple reasons for that. One of which I will briefly go into is basically, as you all know, if you buy new silver bullion from any dealer or the mint, there is 20% VAT on it. But once it becomes second hand, there isn't VAT on it. But of course, the secondary market, like this set, they know that you've got to pay VAT on a new one. So they know they can bump their premiums. Now, £45 an ounce on that, and the spot price in British pounds today is £36.87. So that is one hell of a premium on top of the bullion value. Now, I know some of you in the UK maybe don't have a local coin shop, or don't realise you have a local coin shop and like to shop online. So I did check the online prices for you with a dealer that I've used several times, and he had Philharmonics for £47 each, Britannia's and Krugerrands £47.50 each, and the 2025 British Lion, which I will put a picture to in a minute for you, £48.50 each. So it is approaching that 50 quid mark for an ounce of silver, despite the spot price being only £36.87. Yes. So for those of you in the UK who want a link to that online dealer, if you think that's cheaper than where you're currently buying, do drop me an email and I will provide it. I'm not going to post it because I don't want that dealer shut down for whatever reasons, because they do seem to be undercutting a lot of the other big dealers. But anyway, I hope you like the new pickup. I mean, I've always had a great relationship with you guys in the States, and you know, this is kind of yeah, suits me fine, suits me great, because I've always got on well with you guys in the States. So the Liberty and Britannia. Anyway, oh, if you can afford it, keep calm and keep stacking, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.